In 1909, a strange story appeared on the front page of the Arizona Gazette. A team of explorers claimed they had discovered something impossible deep inside the Grand Canyon, a hidden chamber filled with hieroglyphs, statues, and mummified giants. The Smithsonian was alerted, and then the entire story vanished. No follow-up, no archives, no evidence it ever happened. But what if it did? And what if beneath one of America's greatest natural wonders lies the ruins of a forgotten civilization, one that links Egypt, Asia, and the ancient world? This is the mystery of the lost city beneath the Grand Canyon and the cover-up that erased it. April 5th, 1909. The Arizona Gazette publishes a stunning article. Professor S.A. Jordan and explorer G.E. Kincaid discovered a massive underground complex while navigating the Colorado River. They described tunnels extending for miles, giant rooms, stone tablets, and artifacts resembling ancient Egypt and Tibet. According to the report, the entrance was over 1,500 feet up a sheer cliff. But here's where it gets strange. No other newspaper reported it. No university recorded it. And the Smithsonian denies the expedition ever happened. Yet the Gazette article is real, printed, archived, and untouched. So was it journalism or a suppressed discovery? Kincaid claimed the cavern system had long vaulted hallways, storage rooms filled with ancient seeds, a giant chamber with a Buddha-like statue, mummies wrapped in dark cloth, copper weapons harder than steel, and a central throne room with lotus-shaped carvings. He said the architecture didn't match Native American traditions. Instead, it looked like Egyptian craftsmanship mixed with Asian design, as if two ancient worlds met in America long before Columbus. If true, it would rewrite every history book on the origins of civilization. The region where the entrance was reportedly found, around Marble Canyon and Quaggan Plateau, is now a restricted zone. No hiking, no drones, no photography. Government signs warn visitors not to enter for their own safety. Why would the U.S. seal off a barren cliff? Satellite images show strange rectangular shadows in the rock, as if tunnels or chambers lie beneath the surface. And for over 100 years, explorers who tried to find the entrance reported being followed or ordered to leave by federal agents. The Smithsonian has been accused of destroying artifacts that challenge the mainstream timeline, especially evidence of giants or pre-Columbian contact. Multiple whistleblowers from the 1920s to the 1960s testified that giant skeletons and unusual relics were taken into Smithsonian custody and never seen again. Could the Grand Canyon discovery have been removed to protect the established narrative of American prehistory? Here's where things get stranger. Petroglyphs found in the canyon resemble symbols from Egypt, India, and Mesopotamia. Native Hopi legends speak of the Ant People, an ancient underground civilization that sheltered humanity during past cataclysms. Tibetan Buddhist texts mention monks traveling to a great red canyon across the ocean. Is it coincidence or evidence that ancient cultures were far more connected than we've been taught? Kincaid described mummies over 9 feet tall. This matches over 40 reports of giant finds across the American Southwest from the 1800s. Newspaper archives speak of giant burials in Nevada, Utah, and Arizona, all mysteriously lost after Smithsonian intervention. If a race of giants existed in North America, and if they built the Canyon City, who were they? Survivors of Atlantis? A lost branch of the Egyptian or Sumerian priesthood? Or remnants of a forgotten civilization predating the last ice age? The Grand Canyon wasn't carved slowly. New research shows it may have formed violently in a sudden megaflood around 12,000 years ago. This matches the timeline of the Younger Dryas cataclysm, the same event linked to the end of Atlantis and the disappearance of advanced ancient societies. If the Canyon City existed before the flood, it may have been buried, sealed, or partially destroyed, leaving only fragments for explorers to find. Or perhaps the floods forced survivors underground into the very caverns Kincaid described. Imagine if a lost civilization existed in America before any known culture. Imagine if they had knowledge linked to Egypt, Asia, and the ancient world. Imagine if they were giants. Every timeline collapses. Every textbook becomes obsolete. Control over the narrative disappears. So the story was erased, the canyon sealed, the evidence lost. But the land remembers, and the shadows beneath the Grand Canyon still hold secrets no one has dared to reveal. Maybe the explorers of 1909 didn't lie. Maybe they discovered a piece of human history we weren't meant to see. And maybe the greatest archaeological discovery in America is still hiding in